So lads, today we're going to be talking a little bit about Unrivaled, the start of Unrivaled, lads. It is going to be a league. I don't know what it's going to be like. None of us know what it's going to be like. It's a league. That's all we can say. And look, it is starting 2 weeks from today. As a Leeds fan, I will never forget. It's January the 3rd. And it's going to be a pretty decent one, with the teams obviously being set. So, anyway, there is an entire thread right here, and I'm actually surprised I'm not blocked by this person, of all of the media day thread. So, I actually don't hate the vinyls jersey. I think they all kind of look a little bit ugly. I'm going to make an entire video about that, but I don't hate the vinyl jersey. Obviously, Ray Burrell there. Vinyl BC, Aaliyah Boston. It was weird, though. I always found it weird that Leah Boston was put with the power forwards in a league where speed is king, but the one center that was a real power forward in what's her name, Diarca Hamby, was put with the center, so they were put in the same team. Jordan Canada playing for Vinyl. Cameron Brink, obviously they're announcing the Sephora partnership, which is, look, it's big. That's huge for Unrivaled. Like, look, say what you want. They have done a much, much better job of getting sponsorships, of getting partnerships, of getting the players involved than WNBA have done. They've done a much better job. And then, obviously, Aaliyah Boston posting again. Satu Sabali posting about joining Phantom BC. And, like, having Satu and Sabrina on the same team, so Sabrina can try recruit Satu, is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But obviously, there's Ray Burrell again, Aaliyah Boston, Jordan Canada. Oh, Ryan Howard's on that team as well. Diarca Hamby with Teresa Weatherspoon coaching. To be fair, I'd say Teresa Weatherspoon is going to be a really good coach in Unrivaled, because it's going to be 90% about effort. And in fairness to her, she did a really good job of coaching effort. She just didn't do a good job with the X's and O's, which is a surprise because she was a point guard. Marina Mabry posting a picture of who may or may not be Marina Mabry. My eyesight's horrific. Again, plenty of Angel Reese content, as there's going to be. Vinyl BC TikTok. Okay, at least they have their own TikToks. Kayla McBride. Is that Kayla McBride? Again, you can't see anything through her hands. There's Brittany Sykes right there, with Chelsea Gray in the background. Obviously, a bunch of Angel Reese content, as expected. I think this is not going to be a league for Chelsea Gray. I will say that. I actually don't think this is going to be a league for Chelsea Gray. As much as I actually do rate Chelsea Gray. Prime Chelsea Gray was unbelievable. Current Chelsea Gray, I don't think she's a bad player. But, I still don't put her as one of the... If you're talking about point guards in the WNBA, obviously Caitlin Clark 1. Number 2 is... Tash Cloud, 3 Skylar Diggins, 4, you know what, Sabrina's going to be a point guard next year, so 2 Sabrina, 3 Tash, 4 Skylar Diggins, 5 Jordan Canada, 6 Paige, probably better than her next season, so you're probably looking at like the 7th best point guard, and I don't even know if she's better than Odyssey Sims at this point in time. And obviously the player that will be going the most viral, like as you can see with the likes, 87 likes, but an Angel Reese post 200 likes. Kat Copper and Angel Reese, either these or Coach Nola Henry, Kayla McBride, Tiffany Hayes being recorded by Kate Martin. That team might stink. That team really might stink. Actually, no, they've Jackie Young as well, but the Laces really might not be good. Rose. Oh, I don't know how good Rose. Sykes is going to be very good. So is Kat Copper, and Hull's going to be pretty decent 3-on-3. I think if Angel can shoot, can even make layups in this, she'll actually be decent. Still, there's probably the worst team in it. Steph Dolson, the Laces, wait, Steph Dolson playing for the Laces? Oh no, the Laces stink. The Laces really stink. Dear Jesus. Lexi Hall recorded and hyped up by Angel Reese. I'm going to talk about that later. Sky fans really overreacting to that one. Kat Copper being recorded by Angel Reese. Azare Stevens, the coach again. Sabrina Ionescu for Phantom BC. Alyssa Thomas for Laces. Yeah, Alyssa Thomas in this type of setting. Dear Lord, the Laces are going to suck. The Lace are going to suck. And wait, does not Derek Rose, jeez, does Angel Reese not wear number 10? What number does Angel Reese wear? Wait, Lexi Hull also wears 10. And I was about to say, I was like, no, Angel Reese wears 5. I was like, Lexi Hull wears 10. I literally own a Lexi Hull jersey. But yeah, they are the first and opening shots for the league that is Unrivaled. And look, I think it's going to, I genuinely do think Unrivaled is going to do a decent enough job. I think within 2 years, it's going to be a 5-on-5 league. I don't think they're going to add in extra teams. I think they're going to be happy with 6 teams. I think that's going to be it. I think the expansion isn't going to be expansion franchises necessarily. I think initially, I think the plan might be next year, if this goes well, to put 8 players per team. Instead of 6 per team, give them 8 per team. You're only adding in 18 extra players, and then with 8 players, you can go 5-on-5. You can play 5-on-5. You can play short games where multiple games are on per night. You can play 4 or 5 minute quarters. Like, I think if you boot up Unrivaled and there's a 4 or 5 minute quarter game, there's 3 of them a night, and that's going to take 2 hours of TV time, I might boot up to watch three of those games a night. Like, that might be interesting instead of the 3-on-3. But I think something like that might be a little bit, well, what we're seeing then in the future. But it is going to be a really interesting thing, because I think everything outside of the basketball, Unrivaled done an okay job. I mean, the jerseys are laughably bad. They're laughably bad. But I think for promotion and everything, and in fairness, like, I do think a lot of WNBA players have done a good job of promoting themselves. Like, I think there are a lot of WNBA players bigger than the league. Like, if the WNBA ends tomorrow, like, if the NBA ends tomorrow, it won't, but, like, I don't know what the players could do. But I think it's look, if Caitlin Clark and AJ Wilson, if even just Caitlin Clark decided I'm going to play in Unrivaled would be bigger than the WNBA. At this point in time, it would be bigger. Because there's more players, the players are getting paid more, they're doing a better job promoting it. If it was just AJ Wilson, no, because Caitlin Clark exists and she plays in the W. And if you put both of them in, obviously, Unrivaled is bigger than the W. But I do think if Unrivaled goes and becomes a 5-on-5 league, I don't know what's going to happen. I do think they're going to try and negotiate Unrivaled out of the CBA. I actually have a weird feeling that they're going to try to do that, but especially if it's really successful this year, and then we see Caitlin Clark, we hear that she's likely to play in 2026, I think they might actually try to almost, like, put some weird contracts into the league where it's like, if you play in another American league, your contract gets cut. I don't know. They might, I don't know. They can't, maybe they can, I don't know. But I do think the bigger Unrivaled gets, the more likely the CBA is going to be to try cancel it. Either way though, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.